What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of The Opinion. And the 49ers game just ended. Well, actually, it didn't just end. It's actually still going at the time of the recording. However, by the time the video is published, I will have the final score in the description of this game as well. But where the score sits right now, it's 44-24, 44-23. Let me tell you guys, the 49ers are in trouble here. They have a tough stretch of games that's coming up. This was just the first of it. And really where the 49ers got themselves in trouble as a team is they start off 3-3. They started off 3-3 when the schedule wasn't even tough. I mean, you've lost to teams like Chicago because of Trey Lance, who wasn't ready. You lost to the Denver Broncos, who's not a really good offensive team. They are good on defense. Jimmy Garoppolo had a blunder in that game. And then you lose last week to the Atlanta Falcons, another team that's not good. And the defense has a big blunder in that game. So now the 49ers finally play a good team, and they lose to the Kansas City Chiefs in a blowout fashion, by the way. And now they find themselves 3-4. But guess what? The schedule doesn't get any easier for the 49ers. They've got to play the Rams next week. Even though the Rams have struggled, that's a dangerous team as long as you've got Cooper Kupp, you've got Aaron Donald, you've got Jalen Ramsey, you've got Matthew Stafford. That's a dangerous team on the road. Then, guess by what? After that, I think they have a bye week. And then after that, they come back and play against the Chargers, another really good quarterback. And then, by the way, after that, they play against Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins. Now he's back with the Arizona Cardinals in a neutral site game on, I think it's a Monday Night Football in Mexico City. And then after that, then they have the Miami Dolphins with Tua Tagovailoa, which was the top offense in the league when Tua was playing. So by that time, Tua will basically be warmed up and ready for the 49ers. And then after that, some point in time, they're going to have to play against Tom Brady. I mean, do we really think Tom Brady and the Buccaneers are going to keep struggling? So the way I see it is that although the 49ers did pick up Christian McCaffrey, and I was excited about that in my last video, them being 3-4, that is not a good situation for them looking at the quarterbacks that they have to play. And the biggest reason for that is that where is this defense gone? If we get back to the breakdown of the 49ers and Chiefs, the 49ers had the Chiefs on a 3rd and 20, and they give up a touchdown off of a screenplay. The 49ers have the Chiefs again on a 3rd and 11 when they have some momentum, only down by like 4 points in this, or only down by 5 points. They have the Chiefs on 3rd and 11, and Charvarius Ward gives up a 57-yard go route. Nobody back there. So the Chiefs were really good on third downs, and a lot of their third downs were 3rd and long. Now, granted, you are playing against the best quarterback in the league in Patrick Mahomes, but at the end of the day, the quarterbacks don't get any easier. You're going to have to go against Matthew Stafford. You're going to have to go against Justin Herbert. You're going to have to go against Tom Brady. You're going to have to go against Tua Tagovailoa. You're going to have to go against these types of quarterbacks. And if this defense is starting to play bad at this point in the season, that is not good for the 49ers. And by the way, if we talk about the offensive side of the ball, the offensive line is terrible. Mike McGlinchey's constantly getting beat. Trent Williams didn't look good today in his first game back. I think he'll look better. But the offensive line, even with those two guys, and those are supposed to be your most experienced guys, the offensive line has not looked good all year. Jimmy's under pressure and has to get rid of the ball a lot of times before he wants to. And sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not. But at the end of the day, I think this has been a pretty good version of Jimmy Garoppolo. So I don't think you can put the blame on him. And by the way, I have more bad news for you. I don't know if you've noticed, but Deebo Samuel's not getting the same separation that he was getting last year. Look, when he's running his routes, the defender's neck to neck with him. He's on him like white on rice. So Deebo Samuel is not the same player that he was a year ago. I know he has the name. He can still be effective, but he's not quite the same. I think Deebo picked up a few extra pounds in the offseason, or he's picked up a few extra pounds since getting that new contract, because Deebo Samuel is not the same player. So the 49ers have to make a complete 180 because they are in trouble with the schedule that is coming up. They are 3-4, and they could run the risk in another couple of weeks of being like 3-6 and then totally missing the playoffs with a talent like this. And if that happens, I'm going to have to call for Shanahan's job. I don't want to do that because I don't like to call for anybody's job. But I will have to seriously question a guy like Kyle Shanahan if you got all this talent on your team, offense and defense, and you don't even make the playoffs. So that's all I have to say about this. Terrible game by the 49ers. Defense is getting bad at the wrong time of the year, and they're going to have to do something to fix it. Otherwise, this could be there's going to be some heads rolling at the end of the year. I'm out.